The latest fitness watch from Fossil. That's our Techstination. With us from Fossil is VP of Product Connected Devices, Brook Eaton. Hi, Brook.
Hi, how's it going?
Terrific. Well, at CES 2023, you have unveiled the Gen 6 Hybrid Wellness Edition. Let's start with an overview of what is new and different.
Sure. So first of all, at a high level, Gen 6 Hybrid Wellness Edition, you're talking about a very premium watch, premium design at a very reasonable price with a design that's comfortable to wear 24/7. So you can track all of your key wellness metrics while also having all of the essential features of a smartwatch, from notifications to music control, customizable watch faces, workout modes, Alexa, and more. And again, one of the key features of this watch too is battery life. You're talking about 2 to 3 weeks of battery life. Very different from what you're seeing in a lot of smartwatches today. And that's obviously done through, the kind of key targeted features that we have in terms of the essential features for a smartwatch, as well as, leveraging that e-ink screen, which sips very small amounts of battery just to change the content on the display.
And there are also physical watch hands above the e-ink display?
Yes,
Tell me about
there
it.
are. So I just got this sample myself the other day. I've been using one of the ones that launched last year for a little bit longer. There are physical watch hands, so you can see them move. And in fact, the user interface has a really nice playful way of using those hands to kind of help you point and navigate around to some of the different features you can get to on the watch itself. As you can see, I'm clicking through. So a really fun use of that kind of classical, traditional mechanical hand watch design, as well as, of course, the e-ink in there, which gives you a great way to, view notifications and kind of see a lot more content of what you're looking at on your smartwatch.
And what is new with this year's model over that previous generation?
Sure. So the previous generation that launched a few years back did not have Alexa, did not have a microphone, and it had a lot fewer health and wellness features. So this watch has added, kind of an upgraded processor to handle some of these features I've just mentioned. Alexa is a huge addition. A lot of people now feel like, it's really truly a smartwatch now. With Alexa, you can ask it, all the random stuff you might ask Alexa, as well as controlling the music in your home, adding things to your shopping list. And then in terms of the health and wellness metrics, we've added the ability to do more automatic activity detection, as well as things like SpO2. And so now, in addition to the bevy of health and wellness features we have, from sleep tracking to activity tracking, step tracking, heart rate, continuous heart rate, and the workout modes, all of those features have improved in and of themselves. And then we've added some of these other key features as well.
And this has automatic workout detection?
Yeah, so if you start going for a walk or a run, it'll notice that you've started to do that after a little bit and say, hey, are you working out? And kind of prompt you into that workout mode and capture that as, that prescriptive workout.
Very interesting. Now, this is not a Wear OS device.
Correct.
But it will sync with the iPhones and Android phones through your app.
I'm using mine with an iPhone, and it's a great way. In fact, you can use both our Wear OS watches as well as these hybrid watches. In fact, you can switch between them. So I also have a wellness edition that I do use. That's a Wear OS version. Right now I'm defaulting to the hybrid version. And you can switch back and forth. And as you switch back and forth, all the health and wellness data is going in, and you kind of get a kind of continuous view of your health and wellness metrics in the app. And you don't have to worry about which watch you used on any given day. It's all kind of collected there seamlessly.
Tell me about the charging. You mentioned 2 to 3 weeks of battery life, which is fantastic. And then it charges up pretty quickly too, right?
Yes. So because these watches last so long, we kind of have the same charger that we used before on our Gen 5 series watches, which has the 2 pins. So it does have that nice way to orient the charger in any way on the back. It takes about 15 minutes to 90 minutes to fully charge the watch. But again, you're only going to do that every 2 or 3 weeks. Whereas on our Wear OS watches, we had that kind of hard to see on this one a little bit, but we had that split ring design in there with a slightly different charger that had 4 pins so that we could do 30-minute charging on our Wear OS watches, because those have to be charged every day. You're going to have to charge it every day. You want to make sure it charges super quickly while you're showering in the morning so that you can also wear it every day.
Tell me what your thoughts are about the different customers here, choosing between the two, what you
Sure.
have here and the Wear OS model.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because I think the OS model definitely has a lot of appeal. And we know there's a lot of people that are interested in a watch where they can put on Spotify on the watch and have offline music on the watch, where they can, pick any bevy of third-party fitness or wellness apps from, Runkeeper to Fitness Pal to whatnot. Like on a Wear OS watch, you can do that. You can put all those apps on there, and there's certainly a market for that. But what we're finding with a good segment of consumers is they don't want to be managing a bunch of third-party apps. They just want the essential smartwatch features. They want them to work simple and easy. They don't want to have to manage third-party apps, and they just want it to work with great battery life. And so these watches with these e-ink screens are exactly for that customer who just wants something that's simple, easy to use, has all the key smartwatch features that you'd want, and great health and wellness tracking. And of course, with the wellness edition, something that you can comfortably wear 24/7. We surprisingly see a lot of people doing and trying sleep tracking even on some of these watches, but we know from wearing them ourselves, it's not the most comfortable watch. And really, we heard kind of a cry out from some of those consumers saying, hey, love the features, love the concept. Can you give me a design that's a little more comfortable so that I can actually wear it, to bed for sleep tracking and give me that kind of comfortable wearability, but at the same time with these beautiful stainless steel designs, it's still fashionable. We're not trying to go after a Garmin audience or something like that. This is not like a fitness training device. It's more for a fashion user who just wants something that's still fashionable, but a little more comfortable to wear 24/7 so that they don't have to miss a beat on tracking any of those great wellness metrics.
Right. And so you don't have the GPS built in for true runner's watch, things like that, right?
Exactly. And this type of watch, someone's going to have their phone with them. And so when we do a workout, we can track GPS using the GPS on the phone. So you'll still get that route tracked. And you'll still see all that, that great info if you want to do a run and see your route and know distance based on GPS, not just, estimated based on steps. And so we do that, but with the GPS from the phone. So we leverage as much as we can from the phone, because that phone's going to be there most of the time. In the same way, these users are not interested in putting Spotify on the watch and pairing earbuds with a watch like a Wear OS user might. They're going to be playing music on their phone and wanting to just simply control, change the track, change the volume, stuff like that on the watch.
You mentioned affordability. Tell us about that.
Sure. So these watches are launching at $229. So and that's MSRP, of course. And so a lot of watches, these days for Wear OS and Apple are well north of 300. Of course, everybody discounts at times. We do as well. But the key is that this, again, I think it has that premium design for someone who wants a decent looking watch, wants, have that more premium stainless steel and that durability and great options on that front. But again, at a very affordable price.
And for people who travel, such as yourself in Las Vegas now, having that long battery life means you don't have to bring the charger with you.
Exactly. I bring it to show off. That's about it. But I haven't charged my watch since I left. And I've been doing a lot of demos with it. I don't know if you can see, but after all day of demos yesterday, it's at 88%. So I charged it before I left on Tuesday morning, Thursday. So, and demos all day with Alexa demos and other things. So
terrific. You also have under the brand the Diesel Griffed Gen 6 smartwatch. Tell us about some of the key features there.
Yeah, the Diesel has great heritage design with some of their latest design cues that have been drawing from their traditional watches that they also put out. And so this new platform is also based on our Gen 6 Wear OS platform, 4100 plus based platform for Wear OS. It comes with Wear 3 out of the box. It has the latest software features from us and from Google on that front. And with Diesel's design, super unique design. We have a lot of Diesel fans out there who love that and that design and really wait for that to come out, because that really kind of sits aside separately from everybody else in the market. And they have some new great designs. They have their clip design on the sides. I don't have it with me, but I think you'll be able to show some pictures of that later. And then, one of their bands kind of mimics like a crocodile or alligator back. So some really unique designs there for people looking for a bit of an edge in the look of their Wear OS watch.
And that's one of those models that can charge up in about
30
half an hour, right, to 80%.
Correct.
Yeah. And also does you have Alexa in there too, right? Even though
That's
this
right.
is
So
a
we've
Wear
been working a
OS.
lot with the team at Amazon to bring great Alexa experiences to both our hybrid and our Wear OS watches. The Alexa team has been very busy updating that app. And so, since launch, that app has had a number of feature updates. It now works on Wi-Fi or Bluetooth with iOS or Android paired phones. Really great experience on that watch for users. Highly recommend people trying out Alexa on their Fossil Group smartwatches, including the Diesel.
Terrific. And that's priced a bit higher, I think about 350 or so.
Correct.
And people can find it at watchstation.com. Where can people go for more information on your Fossil branded watches?
Yeah, check out fossil.com and you'll be able to see all the information you need there.
Terrific. Well, have a great CES. Brook Eaton, thank you for spending time with us.
Thank you very much. Take care.